All right, we're sitting here with Warren G over a glass of REVOLT Moscato, and just wanted to ask a few questions to get his story about how he stays motivated to continue to do what he does and inspire so many other people to do the same. So thanks for sitting down with me.
It's all good.
Stoked to hear the story of how you got started and how you keep going.
It was a pretty rough start, growing up in Long Beach, California, having to deal with all of the gang violence and, the drugs and stuff like that. Just the things I went through growing up and to survive a lot of it, because a lot of my friends didn't make it. I was mainly inspired by Dre when he used to do his mixtapes.
Yeah.
From the Rhodium Swap Meet, which is my oldest brother. I asked him to show me how to DJ. So he taught me how to DJ, and that right there is when I fell in love with just doing music as far as production.
So, you've obviously been around for a while now. How do you reinvent yourself or stay in the forefront? Has it been a challenge?
No, it's not a challenge at all. It's about making good music, production-wise. I listen to a lot of the production that the producers are doing today, and it's pretty good, so you got to stay in that lane with everybody. So
yeah.
I still stay in the lane, but it's still G-Funk.
And I think what you said and what people and your fans relate to is your music has a message.
Yeah.
You're talking to people, you're connecting with people, and I think that's why you resonate on such a high level.
People go through the same things that you go through, so when you can talk to them about it in a good way, they like it and understand it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how my music is. You guys are the people who made me who I am. By you guys listening and understanding my story, now I can give back, by going out and putting on a great show for you guys and you seeing it live.
And looking back over your career so far, in any career there are going to be huge obstacles and times where you could easily have just thrown in the towel and been like, it's too tough. It's not going to work out. On to the next thing. Is there anything that you can remember specifically where could have been one of those times?
Yeah, I've been in that position actually when you had the death row. When I was on death row, I wasn't signed to them, but I was there as part of that crew. Just the separation of how they went this way and I went that way. I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm getting ready to quit this shit and go get me a job.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, quitting, I worked hard and I got motivated to just work and for me to survive and just keep grinding it out musically.
Yeah.
And it worked out. So people knew I did good music, and when I did Endo Smoke for the Poetic Justice soundtrack, that opened up the door for me right there. And then Tupac actually gave me one of my first. Him and MC Breed, those two guys were the first major artists that I produced for, other than Snoop. And they actually gave me my first chance with my own production. And both of the records that I did for them are classics to this day. All the records actually I did for them are classics to this day.
Yep. Do you have any advice to anyone who's maybe been in the position when you first started that they've thought about going after this big dream, but they're like, oh, it's too scary or it's too much work? What would you tell someone?
Don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep working hard for what you want to do, and don't give up. You gotta, like I've said, it's you got roadblocks, but you got to learn how to get around them and keep going. And always have a team. You got to build a team of people around you, so when you slipping up, they can tell you, like, wait a minute, man, you tripping.
Yeah.
You got to do. And that helps too, but just mainly, and stay humble.
I agree with you. Stay humble.
When you do make it, don't
Good
go
team.
like Hollywood crazy. All that crazy stuff. Just be humble and have a good time.
That's awesome. Solid advice. How about cheers to that?
Cheers.